All right, hello everyone. Today we're going to be solving LeetCode 653. To sum 4, input is a BST. Given the root of a binary tree and an integer k, return true if there exist two elements in the BST such that the sum equals k, otherwise return false. So as we can see in this example here, 6 and 3 together, the sum of 6 and 3 is 9, k is 9, so we'd return true because there's two nodes that equal k. So how do we solve this? I think the first would be like a brute force way. Let's see, I think that's the most simple and most easy to understand. So let's say we just traverse the whole tree one time and got all of the values and add them to an array, something like this. Then we have two nested for loops that's going to find every combination of two numbers in our array. And this will result in the right answer. But it would be big O of n squared time complexity, because as the tree gets bigger and the number of nodes increases, we're doing exponentially more operations because we have to compare every node to every other node in the tree. Can we do better? The answer is yes. We have the same exact tree here. Well, slightly different, 1, 3, and 4. And what we're going to do is use a set, and we're going to use the depth first search traversal algorithm. So make sure you're familiar with that. First, we're going to check the left subtree. Well, first we're going to look at the value we're currently at and see, is the difference of k in this value in our set? If it's not, we're going to add this value. So the difference between 4 and 1 is 3. Is 3 in our set? It's not. So we're going to add 1 because 1 could possibly be the difference of another node in the tree if there's a match. So we add 1 here. Next, we go to the left node and we say, do the same thing. Left, 4 minus 3 equals 1. And we say, is 1 inside of our set? 1 is in our set, so that means we know that 1 and 3 add up to k, therefore this is true. So what we're going to do is return true here. I'm going to put a little t here. And since this is a recursive algorithm, we're going to have a base case. So from 3, it's going to try to go left and right. And as you can see, these are both null nodes. I just didn't write them. And if you hit a null node, what we want to do is return false. So this would be false and false, because you can't add anything to a null node. And after it returns the left and right subtree, we want to return left or right, because left and right will both return booleans, and the or operator or comparison operator will return true if one of the values is true. So if left and right are both false, that means there was no matches found on the left subtree and none on the right subtree. Therefore, there's no matches in total. But if one of them is true, then we should return true because the match was found on one of the subtrees. So false and false, we return false. Now we have to go right. So we'd go right to the 4. We'd say, what's 4 minus 4? 4 minus 4 is 0. Is 0 in our set? It's not. So we're going to add 4 to our set. Same thing here. These two have null nodes. So these will both return false and false. So this returns false. Now from the 1, we have a left subtree that returned true and a right subtree that returned false. And since we use the or comparison, we're going to return right or left. So this will return true because one of them is true. And we end up only doing O of n operation instead of O of n squared. So this is actually much faster. And if it doesn't make sense here, we're going to code it out and walk through every single step, and hopefully it'll make even more sense. All right, so here we are at the code, and we're going to code this up quickly. All right, so here we are at our text editor, and we're going to code up the solution quickly. So first, what we need is a set, because it gives us that nice O of 1 lookup. So we're going to say set equals set. Next, what we're going to have is our function. So we're going to define the function, call it depth first search, because that's the traversal algorithm. It's going to take in a node, and here's our base case. So if not node, return false. And we're doing that because, as you remember, let's say we get to a node 3 and it has no children. If we go left and we hit a null node, we just want to return false because it's impossible to sum up to anything with a null node. There's no value. Next, what we want to do is check is if k minus node dot val in set. So we're checking if the difference of k and node is in set. What we want to do is return true, because let's say when we're at 3, the difference between 4 and 3 is 1. We checked our set. It has 1 in it, so we'd return true. So that's where this big T comes from, because we went to the 1 first, and that's how we got the 1 inside of our set. Now, what we want to do is say left and right, and these are going to be two variables that are just going to do the same algorithm recursively in the left and right subtrees. So we're going to say node dot left and right equals DFS node dot right. So if that happens, we return true. But as you remember, in the first example, we had 4 minus 1 is 3. Is 3 inside of our set? It's not. So we had to add it to our set. So if this does not return true, remember we're going to have to add it to our set. So we're going to have to say set.add node.val. We're going to have our left and right calls here, and these will both return booleans. And what we want to do is say return left or right, because if they're both negative, we want to return, or if they're both false, we want to return false. If one of them is true, either left or right, we always want to return true, because that's where we found the match. And that should be it. We should just have to call our function, so call DFS root. And we actually could just return the call, since it would return the boolean. And let's submit it and see what happens. Are we close? Oh, haha, I got a little mixed up there. This is how you initialize a new set, but this would just be an uppercase set. Let's try that one more time. There we go, and we solved the problem, and it's actually pretty fast. Hopefully you learned something new here, and if you need any help or something wasn't clear, make sure to comment down below, and I'll be sure to try to help you out. Peace.